What is going on? Everybody, this is Striker, welcoming you to episode number 187 of my Minecraft Let's Play. So, in the last episode, I showed you guys towards the end here this fantastic new farming area. All of this area is completely symmetrical, which is absolutely fantastic. It makes the perfectionist in me happy. And like I said, I moved all of the levers from here to over here. A little bit of a trickier process doing so, but no biggie. I also did harvest my wheat. And just because I'm running a little bit short on potatoes, I'm going to go ahead and pop all of these off. No problem. So yeah. Welcome back. If you guys missed the last episode, I also ran through a bunch of new changes down here in the mall areas. So go check that out if you did miss that video, because it'll kind of catch you up to where we're at currently. Also, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. This will help me out, help the channel out, and it'll help the video out. So do that, please. Thank you. So we've got a bunch of storage going on down here. Everything on the left side of our farm is collected over here on the left side of this area. Same goes for over here, with everything on the right side being on the right side. Now, this is where we left off, and this is what I wanted to show you guys. This is the new melon, sugarcane, and pumpkin farm. So if you check out these hoppers, we've got some sugarcane just chilling, and we've got some floating sugarcane right here. Just toss that in a hopper. First off, let me show you these levers. You do that, bam! Pops up all of the crops, and then you might lose some into the hoppers, so you just pick them back up, no big deal. And bam, easy peasy, lemon squeezy when it comes to harvesting all of those crops, right? We have sticky pistons down underneath this dirt block here, because in order for a melon or a pumpkin to grow, it must fall onto a dirt block, or a mycelium block, or a podzol block, etc., etc. Bam! Oh, it's because I have this one activated. Lol. So yeah, they both run on the same circuit, so unfortunately one of them is active, the other one doesn't really matter. So yeah, those are all above sticky pistons. So when you press it again, it just pops right back down into place. Before, I had them on regular pistons and I'd have to mine the dirt and replace the dirt, so that has been corrected. So all of these farms, as much as I want to call them automatic farms, they are not. They are actually semi-automatic, because you have to come through here, get all the crops, replant them, undo the water, do the water, all of that business. But this right here, this sugarcane is 100% automatic. 100%. All of this has been gathered without me having to do anything. And I'll tell you how. It's these new observer blocks. So observer blocks are placed kind of backwards. What they do is they look at a block, and they see block changes. And when they do that, they update. So what happens is, right, these grow 2 tall, no biggie, but when it grows 3 tall, this sees it, which sends a quick redstone signal to this piston. So what it does is it just, boop, pops them both off, and then in a perfect world, all of your sugarcane would land down here. That's not necessarily the case all the time. Obviously, we saw some floating over here, so you can lose some. That baby zombie can't be down here. So yeah, just gonna ignore him. So, this is super simple to do. All you need to do is set up your sugarcane farm like you would. Underneath this wood, I've got some water source blocks, because you have to have sugarcane right on a water source block. Just go ahead and harvest this while I'm here. Then you place your pistons, which you have to place facing this a ways, right? So they push this block. And then you have to place these observers backwards. So you're probably going to want to run, well, I don't have blocks on me, but run a row of blocks out here where this glowstone is, and then have these observer blocks look into that glowstone, right? Because these are the eyeballs. This is what they observe. And if we can take this block out right here, you can see the redstone runs right behind it, and it has to, because when this sends a block, or a pulse, it has to hit something in order to activate this piston. So it goes through here, through this block, hits the redstone, and bam, pushes the piston out. So obviously, I'm going to have to replace a piston, but that's no big deal. You know, entertainment purposes are definitely the most important part. So there you go. Now you guys understand the new observer block a little bit. I mean, technically it's not super new, but it is a pretty new block, so to speak. So that is that. That is that change. That is this cool little farm area. And actually, I'm going to leave this piston off of me right there, just in case. Okay, so next item on our list is to come up here, and we need to grab... Oh, I need to show you this. First off, I've got a bunch of enchanted books now, and an efficiency 4 pickaxe, and then just a regular pickaxe. These are probably the best books that we have down here, but none of them are really all that fantastic. I mean, the Sweeping Edge 3 is pretty sick, not gonna lie. I'm pretty happy about that one. But really, there's nothing else crazy that I got from there. As you can see, I'm level 56 because I've been doing a lot of level grinding, and today we're actually going to put that to use. Now, we do have some other fun things in here. We need to re-enchant these 2 pieces of diamond armor, and I also need some legs, but for right now, it's not the biggest issue in the world. I have some fireworks to show you. It's going to be pretty sweet when we do that. And then I did get an Infinity Power 3 bow dropped off of a skeleton, so there is a potential for us to combine that with a couple of other bows and get a fantastic Infinity bow back. We got a Flame book and a Punch 2 book, and we have an Unbreaking 3 bow. So we can combine all of those together and make a pretty decent bow. Obviously, we need to get a couple more bow enchants done, which is why I grabbed 5 bows. Oh, speaking of enchants, I also got another Silk Touch pick. So we have the Fortune pick and the Silk Touch pick as well. And then I ran this one down to the ground. 1 durability, but we're going to keep it because it can be repaired. I just didn't want to spend like 35 levels or something like that. It was ridiculous. So we'll just go ahead and we will take this lapis with us. I guess we'll take a stack of 64. And we will go see... Oh, and I did mention that I finished the grass block. So it is finished. It's even got just regular dirt on the bottom. Baby zombie. I don't want him to hit me because my helmet's got 1 durability. Ah, sweet. Oh, we got a potato. Nice. Getting rare drops on camera. Sweet. But anyways, so yeah, the dirt block is finished. Even the top of it has random blocks up there and everything like that. But anyways, let's go ahead and do what we set out to do here. We set out to just enchant some bows. So we're going to blindly enchant some bows. Obviously, Power 3 sucks. It's Power 3, Unbreaking 3. Punch 2, Unbreaking 3. So I think we're going to end up having to combine a bunch of these bows, unfortunately. Hey, Unbreaking, Flame, and Infinity. That's not too bad. And then Power 3. Okay. So we got 5 bows. Let's go see what we can do with these. I like Infinity over Mending. They are mutually exclusive, so if you have Mending or you have Infinity, you cannot get the other one on it. So, okay, we're going to take a look at all of these books that we have as well. And then we did have a bow up here that we can maybe use. Just go ahead and grab, not that. We'll grab everything else though, and we will head over here to our station, right? So let's see. We have our Unbreaking 3 Flame Infinity bow. Let's see, what about that other bow? What if we put these 2 together? Unbreaking 3, Flame, Infinity, Power 4, and Punch 1. Let's do that, because we kept the Infinity, got rid of Mending. It's already got Unbreaking 3, and Power 3, Unbreaking 3 won't help. I do want to put Power 4 on that bad boy. Punch 2. So there we go, we can get Punch 2 on it. Ooh, we're going to have to combine a couple of these things together. Okay, so using a Punch 2 bow would be 15 levels. How about a book? 5 levels. Much better. And then we have Flame, but that's already got Flame on it. So Power... I need to put 2 of these Power 3 bows together, don't I? We'll do Power 3, and then another Power 3. Can we afford it? Yep, that's Power 4. Where was our bow at? Here it is. 15 levels. 35 levels. Okay. So now we do know where we are at maximum, right? I'm surprised this hasn't broken yet, by the way. This is like a very, very damaged anvil, but it still hasn't broken yet. I guess we'll just swap these out. Sure. Okay, and then let's see. We've got the extra bows that we don't need. Unbreaking. Which one were we going to put together? It wasn't this one, and it wasn't that one. It was these 2 right here. Unbreaking, Flame, Infinity, Power, Punch. Unbreaking and Power 4, so these will come together to be Power 5. So that's what we're looking for. I guess I'll just put the potato over there. Anyways, and then let's go ahead and break this and bring it with us. Like I said, very, very damaged anvil. So let's go ahead back this way. So let me show you a couple of other changes that I have made. I did show this off real quickly, but this is a second doghouse for our second unnamed, colored dog. So he's got a home now, or she's got a home, I don't really know. And there's a little like pathway that goes between them so they can just hang out and chill and do all the dog things that dogs do. So we'll go up here to the Nether portal. And one of the changes is within this Nether hub, and then there's a ton of changes in a couple of places here. So if we go this way to the right, this is our rail system that takes us to the village, but this tunnel is now completely done, right? This used to be just like netherrack and stuff like that, so this tunnel's done. This is the one that leads to the skeleton farm. So I don't really use that. I have it in case I need those drops. Currently, I am not in need of any of those drops. Especially with me using a bunch of bone blocks, I might need them to build that bone area for the flea market. But anyways, we are headed into our zombie farm, which got a huge, and I mean huge, upgrade. So it's still not 100% done. The doorway is moved from here to where it was back there. But we'll head in. This hallway needs redone. I do know that. I just haven't gotten to it. But look at how expansive this area is now. I did take out the lava floor. And then this place is stacked full of chests for all of our enchanted gear that we get. Chain, leather, and then gold on this side for everything. And then this is the non-enchanted stuff. All of it's sorted pretty well. We've got our extra swords that we use down here. And then a bunch of random shovel drops. I don't have anything in the furnace, but I had an extra furnace, so I plopped it down. This is collection for the zombie flesh. Same goes for this other side. Bunch of rotten flesh. And then this floating chest here is what happened to all the lava buckets. I do need to bring more chests down here. Fill up this wall full of chests, and then fill in some extra chests around here. But anyway, so it's the same system. Zombies go up. But now, mobs actually take up space to the point where you can't cram a bunch of them into a one wide block, right? After you get to a maximum amount, I don't remember what that amount is. It's not very big, but once you get a bunch of them in that same little area, they'll land on each other's head and kill them. So you can only have a maximum amount. So now we have a holding chamber. So what happens is the zombies fall, and they land on this pressure plate. That pressure plate flips the redstone signal in this block, flips the redstone signal in this block, which activates the piston, pushing forward one block, knocking them down into this chamber, this containment area. Now this is strategically 5 across, right, area-wise. So we've got the outside area of just blocks, but everything else, see he got pushed off? There you go. And it's still the same, 2 hits, as you would expect. And unfortunately, that one did spawn a zombie over here. So we do have that issue, just because they can spawn boss zombies, or boss zombies can recruit the help of other zombies. So that's what happened there. But anyways, so, oh, that chest was full. I was like, why is that still there? So if things are up here against the edge, you can pick them up. But if they're too far in there, the middle 3 rows all have hoppers that go to this collection chest, right? They feed all the way through. Or they come over here. Oh, let me grab this. They come over here to this collection chest. Same deal. So no matter what, you can grab all items and experience. And the reason why there's carpet on here is because if you have no carpet on top of hoppers, experience orbs will get stuck. So that's unfortunate. But basically what you do is just, like you would in the past, right? You punch them all. Now you can use a sword because it's got the sweeping enchantment. So it's super duper easy to kill multiple of them in one little go. And we actually just got a carrot, which is another rare drop. But let's go ahead and see. There's something, so it'll get stuck on this side, like experience. So you just come over here, pick it up, no big deal. Now I did bring down this anvil for a specific reason. We're going to plop those 2 in there, right? It's 15 that way. Oh, I didn't switch them. And that's 35 the other way, right? So we're looking at Unbreaking 3, Flame, Infinity, Power 5, Punch 2. So now we finally got all of our tools back in order. We'll grab our anvil back. And this is the new zombie farm. So, a little bit different. A lot of change. Like I said, it's still a 2-punch hit. typically. 2, maybe 3. If you have to punch them to death, you just have to be careful of other zombies spawning on the outside due to boss zombies. So that is that. That is this whole area. Oh, and these are no longer coal blocks. These are the concrete blocks. So those are pretty nifty, and yeah. So that's everything I have over here, and I can run through a little bit of a quick update on that skeleton farm for next episode. And then we can get to enchanting or adventuring or doing something else. I'm not quite sure what we will do, but anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you all next time.